Welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you everything it takes to make an easy, quick, and less expensive soap at home. What does it do? And learn. Why spend a lot on soap when you can easily make it at home? Sit back and watch. Hello everyone. Today we want to learn how to make liquid soap at home. Yes, we just have to kind of be strategic, spending this day. So that's sulfonic acid. This is it. It put foam, as in, is it sulfonic acid. It put foam inside your soap. Then we have the foam booster. This is a foam booster. This is for activating the foaming very well. It activates the foaming very well. Then we have preservative. Preservative is also called formalin. You can call it formalin. You can call it formalin, and you can call it preservative. It helps the soap to last longer. It gives it longer life shelf. Yes, that's what this one does. Then we have the Taxapon. Where are you? Taxapon. This is Taxapon. Taxapon. It acts as binder. This acts as binder. Yes. Then we have the Nitrosol. Yes, these are Nitrosol. Good. These are Nitrosol. This is the first thing you add to the. It's called what? Nitrosol. Then we have our XLS. XLS. It looks like rice. Sorry. This is the XLS. This looks like rice. It helps break off extension. Yes, breaks up extension. Then we have our perfume. This is our perfume. Today's soap I'm using lemon. Lemon. This gives a good fragrance to your soap. Yeah, good fragrance to it. Then have I talked about STPP? No, these are STPP. This is it. This is STPP. That it thickens, it thickens the soap and help increase the foaming of the soap. This one, the foaming of the soap. Soda ash. This removes stains from your clothes and plates. This serves as a stain remover. Serves as a stain remover. Earlier, this caustic soda. Caustic soda is very corrosive. It removes dirt in clothes and dishes. Yes, dish. Then of course, my color. You can green color, but you can use any color. If you get to where they sell, I think they sell in Gherkin Market. I bought this in Gherkin Modern. I bought all these chemicals in Gherkin Modern Market. And there's another place that they just opened in Kaura Market, close to uh, Prince and Princess. If you get to the gate, you ask them, they'll direct you where they're selling. So these are all my chemicals. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and start mixing them, and I'll show you how I mix them. Thank you. This is your SLX. You mix it in a container. Then keep this aside, right, before you start. This is the first thing you mix. Some people said you have to take your time to take 2 days or 3 days to mix your XLX. But since I started making soap, before I start making the soap, I'll just mix it first, keep it aside, and start mixing every other thing. So by the time I finish mixing every other thing, it has dissolved. So I can go ahead and pour it inside the chemicals, the remaining chemicals I've already mixed and kept. So just to carry them. So now we're going to put it aside now. I'll just keep this neutral. So as you can see, Nitrosol. So this is the first thing I'm going to pour inside this container. Do you get? You must not just the water should not be much. It's not much water. You put it then kind of mix it together before you start adding any chemicals inside. So I'm going to go ahead. This container here is a 50 liter on a dot. But if you want to make a 50 liter of liquid soap, you can use a container that is really 50 liter because it's going to kind of foam, and if you use exactly 50 liters, all your chemicals will pour on the ground. So I cannot use exactly this 50 liter container. Okay, so this is my STPP. I'm going to dissolve it in water. As I told you earlier, the trick of making a very good liquid soup is dissolving everything. I'm using about a liter of water to dissolve it. Okay, so you dissolve it. So yes, I've added my liquid soup. So I'm going to go ahead now and turn it. Just stir it together. So I'm going to go ahead now and pour it into the nitrous. So there you go. Pour it inside and stir it for about 2 to 3 minutes. The chemicals directly into this now that I'm mixing. If you don't do that, you can't pour it. So you're going to mix it one after the other and get it mixed up very well before you start pouring. As in, I'm going to go ahead now. This sulfonic acid, I'll mix it in this container very well. You understand? I'll mix it. When I finish mixing it, then I'll now pour it in. Pour another, mix all the chemicals together here before pouring it into the main, solution. Right? So I'm going to go ahead now and mix this very well with water, ash color. The only thing in this making of soap is you have to mix them very well. And the trick of making liquid soap is that you mix everything one after the other. Don't pour everything and start mixing at once. Just mix them one after the other and be pouring. So succeeded in mixing them. You see, that's that black thing now that has turned. I told you, please don't forget to mix every powdered form of everything like this. Mix it very well inside a bowl before you pour it into your soap solution. And before you pour it into the soap solution, you fully dissolve completely and make sure I stir it till it's really dissolved. So I can go ahead now and mix it. So this my soda ash, as I said, I've mixed it very well. So I'm going to add it now to the soap solution. But don't forget, we're adding it into the sulfonic. So you can add instead. You see the chemical reaction? Do you see? Do you see the chemical reaction? So here we're in the we have to be more careful in soap making. This is the caustic soda now. We're going to mix it, but you have to be very careful. If you want to wear gloves, you can wear gloves here. And if anybody around you, just be very careful so that the person will not kind of get affected. Because this caustic soda, as I said, is very corrosive. So I'm going to go ahead and just okay. Caustic soda, you pour it inside the sulfonic acid. Excellent. I mixed it and kept it separately before we even started, making the soap now. So now you can see it's properly dissolved very well. So I'm going to mix it into the soap solution, my soap solution now, before mixing other things inside. Taxapon into it now. So you can see my Taxapon. And Taxapon acts as a binder. So I'm going to add it into the soap solution now. As I said, you go ahead and add all the liquid things together. You don't need to kind of you know, add water into it anymore because they're already liquid. So this is foam booster. You add foam booster to it and stir. This foam booster, add it to it and stir it together. Add all the liquid thing, but the ones that come in. I've gotten a big container. The big container I used for it is water is not perfume. I'm going to pour it into the soap solution now, and this gives it a good fragrance. That's it. That's my color. But as I told you earlier, you don't pour anything that is powder like this. You don't pour it inside. If not, it's going to spoil the whole thing. So I'm going to take my time now and mix this. I told you you can do it in one container. I'm doing this because I don't have a bigger container. I have, but I put something inside and laziness will not allow me to remove it. So that's why I'm doing it like this. But you can do the whole solution in one big container. That's it. So I'm going to take my time and pour a little water, pour in, stir it and pour, then stir the whole solution. That's it. Our soap, we're done with it. We're done with our soap. This is it. This is what we've achieved. This is the soap. You can see the color change it and give us a very beautiful soap. And you can see it forms very well. As the foaming, it forms very well. So this can now it can last my family for 4 months with all this, that I've gotten, except the children use it anyhow. But right now we don't have any need to go and buy soap for anything. We can use this ones now to mop the floor and to wash their clothes and also wash my clothes too. So this is it. This is the final solution. Money buying soap all the time. You can do this at home with everything you have. Try it out. Think it worth it. Share, comment, and come back next week because we'll try to post this kind of video every Thursday. We post weekly. So come back. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and comment.